This is an interesting map. When I first heard of gold in Texas, it was on the Llano River here in Llano. My intention was to buy property on the Llano from my dowsing, which I'll get to in a minute. Out of the way, boys. When I get to the dowsing in a minute, I doused the Little Llano. On the Little Llano, there's probably gold. If you can ever get a place on there to dredge, try it. But anyhow, now they have all these different places that I wasn't even aware of. Way up here in the Panhandle and all over the place, because we have prospectors running around in Texas now looking for it. Most all this Texas property is owned. It's not state property, it's not BLM property, it's owned on big ranches and everything. That's what brought people in here to Texas to begin with forming these big ranches and everything. Texas history is quite interesting, by the way. But anyhow, the more we prospect this state, the more we're going to find there is gold available in different places. It's a damn interesting hobby, and I've been at it for so many years I'm kind of wore out now, but I've broken eardrums and toes and fingers and leg one time. It ain't all that much fun when you end up freezing your butt off in an ice cold stream, but when you run that dredge across it and pick up a nugget, it really takes you. It gets to you. Pan it down and rake it off the back side. He was a lot of big rocks in that time. In Alaska, my first year, I had old Doc up there, Doc Emerson on Emerson Gulch. And we were running and I was panning out the concentrates in this little sluice buck, and I raked like that and looked, and it was a nugget about as big as the end of your thumb. And I dropped it back in there and said, "Boocoo, was that a nugget?" I said, "Doc, I sure hope the hell it was," and it was. Anyhow, you got to be careful. Look at them before you throw them out, but get rid of those big rocks. Main thing, quick. But these help a lot, because here you ain't finding no big nuggets to my knowledge. And most likely, biggest nugget I've ever found is about a ½ ounce. But you get in some areas over in Superstitions and over at Stanton now, they're up on the Rich Hill, they've been finding some big chunks of quartz with gold in it. And that's another thing. That'll go off your sluice box if you ain't careful, so you got to pay attention. In Stanislaus, that Italian bar, there was a little kid up there running around the damn river picking up pieces of quartz. He brought a piece of quartz to me and said, "Boocoo, that gold?" And I looked at it, that damn piece of quartz was shot full of gold. So it went right over the top of somebody's sluice box. I said, "You bet it's gold. Where'd you get it?" He's down the river. X-Pan, it works damn good with your fine gold. You can work it down from the heavy riffles, just keep working around and finally get to the small riffles. I'll get it in a minute. And then you work it down in these corners. It all hangs up right in these corners, slick as a dickens. This is the old standby buzzard pan, as far as I'm concerned, the best damn pan on the market. It's got a bigger bottom, and everybody knows the bigger bottom's better. You got to knock that surface off, make them rough. Your old metal gold pans were rusty. They picked up gold better than any other pan. You could even cook in those old gold pans.